Right, let's see. Okay. Check my check. Right, let's see. Okay. Check my check. Right. Oh, we have a subscriber. Okay. Check my check. Right. Oh, we have a subscriber. All right. Hmm. So today, as usual, we will be starting Leetcode problems. Let me bring a clock. Where is my clock? There it is. Okay. Okay. Let's start. Start the timer. Okay. The question is evaluate the bracket pairs of a string. Okay. So you are given a string S that contains some bracket pairs. Okay. With each pair containing a non-empty key. Okay. So some bracket pairs, and in every pair there is some key. For example, in the string name is age years old. There are two brackets that contains the key name and age. Okay, fine. You know the values of a wide range of keys. This is represented by a 2D string array knowledge, okay, where each knowledge of I is equals to key of I, value of I. You know the values of wide range of keys, okay? Okay, so in knowledge, the value of key is given, right? So name is okay. Hmm. You are tasked to evaluate all of the bracket pairs. Okay, I need to evaluate all bracket pairs. When you evaluate a bracket pair that contains some key, you will replace key of I and the bracket pair with the corresponding value of I. If you don't know the value of key, you will replace key of I and the bracket with the question mark without the quotation mark. Okay. Each key will appear at most once in your knowledge. Okay. So there will be any nested bracket. There will not be any nested bracket in it. Okay. Return the resultant string after evaluating all the bracket pairs. So this will be replaced by whatever the value of this key's name is Bob. Okay. This will be replaced by whatever two. Okay. So I think it's just a string manipulation question. Here, name value is not present, right? So this will be represented by just question. Yes, okay. So what I will do is, first of all, I'll, I will create a hash map for this so that I can easily access what is the value of this key. So for that, I can use a map string. Uh, the value is also string. That's the map. And then for auto, then I will iterate on all the vector on knowledge. Spelling is right or not? Okay, spelling is right. Okay, so MP of vec of 0. So this is the key and the value it will be vec of 1. Okay. Hmm. So this is the value. Okay, fine. Now, okay, so now wait a second. This should be auto. Okay, now fine. So this is done. Let's move to now I have to iterate on the string, and whenever I get in bracket, okay. So what I will do is I will create another string, okay, string result. Initially it will be empty, and while iterating the this string as I will add the characters to this string, right? So for let's say let the length of the string will be n s dot length. Okay, I will iterate on the length I plus plus. Okay, so uh, if s of I is not equals to open bracket, right? It is not equals to open bracket. So what I will do is I will simply add it to my resultant. Else, if it is open bracket, then what I should do is I got this open bracket, so I should iterate till I got this, right? This close bracket, and I should store whatever there is in the middle in a string. So let's name this as string of key, right? Initially it will be empty, and while uh, this I is less than n and n, okay, while it does not exceed the length, and s of I is not equals to closing bracket. Okay? What I will do is I will add the characters in this I key of sorry key plus equals to this s of I, and I will increment the I. Okay, one thing there is some issue. I will increment I plus plus. Okay, so I will be initially a, so I will iterate from this position from n. N is not closing brackets. Okay, it will be inserted in A. A is not, M is not, E is not. When it reaches here, okay, when it reaches here, this condition becomes what? True. Sorry, this condition become false because this is equal. So it will get out of the loop. Now, what I will do is in resultant, first of all, I need to find whether this key is present in this map or not. So if np dot find, okay, I'm finding this key, okay, is not equals to mp dot end. Okay, if it is present, then I will just insert the key value inside it. Else, resultant will be ended by a simple question mark. It should be else. Okay. If it is present, then I will should have a value there. Else, I just inserted a question mark character because they have said here, right, that you should add a quotation mark. Sorry, question mark. Okay. Now, okay, I think this is fine. So I just return resultant. Okay, I is less than n. Okay, not n. It should be len. Anything else? Let's see. Warning. Uh, statement. Oh, sorry. Semicolon. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, it is getting accepted. And is there some edge case? Let's say. Okay. Let's say A V. It should result in a question mark. Okay. Every open bracket has a AV is not a valid type of string. Okay. Wait a second. There will be not any nested bracket, so it is fine. Key and value consist of, okay, each key of is knowledge is unique. I think this should get accepted. Should I submit? It consists of lowercase English and length is okay, so it will be a linear time complex. Let's submit it. It is getting accepted. Okay, so the time complexity will be linear. We can improve this by using an unordered map because then the access this access feature will be in O of 1 because I think this will be in some different type. Okay, so it is getting expected. This should not be a CM2 question. It should be a CM1. Okay. Okay, let's move to the next question. Reset the timer. Okay. All right. Mhm. Let's start the timer. Okay. So minimum number of operation to reinitialize a permutation. Okay. You are given an integer n. You initially have a permutation term of size n where perm of I is equals to I. Okay. Zero index. Okay. In one operation, you will create an array ARR for each I. If I mod 2 is equals to 0, array of I will be permutation of I by 2. Okay. If it is odd, then n by 2 plus. Okay. You will then assign ARR to perm. Return the minimum non-zero number of operation you need to perform to return the permutation to its initial value. What? What are you saying? You are given an integer array n. Okay. And okay. So initially I have a permutation of length n and value inside that permutation is just the index it represents. Okay. So what I will do is in one operation I will create an array for each I. Okay. Okay. For each index. If it is an odd, sorry, if it is an even, then it will be the permutation of I by 2. Mm. If it is odd, then it will be permutation of n by 2 plus I minus 1 by 2. Okay. You will then assign ARR to perm. Hmm. Return the minimum number non-zero operation you need to perform on perm to return the permutation to its initial value. Return the minimum non-zero number of operation. Okay, let's understand by example. So n is equals to 4. So we will be having an array 0, 1, 2, 3, right? Okay. So in one operation for this I, this is odd, sorry, this is even, right? Yes, it is even. So what I will do is, even if I change it, it will still be 0. So I don't need to do, let's say 1. Now comes 1. Okay. It is odd. So array of I will be permutation of n by 2. N by 2 is what? 4 by 2, that is 2 plus I minus 1 by 2. I minus 1. I minus 1 is 0. 0 by 2 is 0. So permutation of 2. Permutation of 2 is what? 2 itself. Okay. So this will become 2. Mm. Now for this again, permutation of I by 2. So 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is 0, so it will become 0. Okay. Let's see something else. Permutation is this initially after the first operation, perm will be 0 to 1, 3, right? Hmm? Wait a second. Okay, in one operation, I will create an array. Minimum non-zero number of operation. Okay, okay. Okay. Hmm. So one operation, 0 will remain 0, 1 will become 2. Uh, 2, what about 2? 2 is even, so 2 by 2 is 1. Whatever in 1, but permutation of I is 2, right? 2 by 2 is 1. Permutation of 1 is 1 of 1. 3, 3 is also n by 2, that is 2 plus 3 minus 1, that is 2 by 2, that is 1. Permutation of 3 is 3. So first operation is 0 to 1, 3, okay. In second operation, hmm, so what I need to do is minimum non-zero number of operation. Okay, so number of operations should be greater than one and less than something, right? Okay. Let's see the okay. N length is 1000. And n is even. Okay, it is given n is even. Hmm. So let's see if I mod 2 is 0. Okay. Hmm. I mod 2 is 1. Hmm, what can I do? RFI is permutation of n by 2 plus I minus 1 by 2. What should I do? What should I do? See, return the minimum non-zero number you need to perform to return condition to its initial value. Hmm. I can do this. And it's 1000, right? Hmm. Mm, And because we are again and again updating the permutation array, right? Permutation vector.